Χαίρετε to the so-called European alliance. As me and my country, Hellas, are still standing proud but poor and angry, this European dream for a few seems a disaster for the biggest part of participants of this alliance. My country's debt is so high since the leadership of EU in my country that every newborn child has a 60,000 euro debt on its back from its first breath in this world. Is that fair? I ask you. Put all your smart European minds and calculate what went so wrong. Hellas, the mother of democracy, is led for decades by non-patriots that have rewritten the meaning of democracy negatively, disgracing the real meaning when donating millions of euros towards the national media for true disinformation. By following the EU rules and regulations, the result is Hellas having a GDP of 170 billion euros, smaller than the income of one German port. Our debt is over 4 times our GDP. We have sold out ports, airports, highways, highway tolls, the national electricity, the national water company, shipyards, metal fabrication companies, and there's more. Thousands of companies have shifted and relocated their businesses in Bulgaria. And our friendly, as you think, EU alliance obligates us to stop the usage of carbon mining for cheap energy production so we can become green and safe, with non-recyclable wind generators that to be planted in proper land, my country every year suffers as accidentally fire spreads, burning down the whole country. When at the same time Germany was building new carbon plants for energy production and my country was suffering from a 200% increase in the electricity bills of the regular citizens because the big sharks never pay their bills as government friends. The non-patriots that lead my country couldn't say no to the big leaders, making us a third world country in many topics. To be clear, I point you the reason of increase of energy in my country, and for a fact, it's not the war in Ukraine. That once again you obligate poor countries to fund non-EU members, while at the same time Cyprus is standing alone and invaded. Honestly, who is your exterior defense in the EU land? We are, Hellas. Why, over a decade, Turkey is trading and exporting into Europe without any taxation as non-member of the EU, making billions of euros for Turkey and investing profits to increase their military power, and day after day threatening your member, your exterior borders, and my country. This dramatic EU alliance doing nothing but words to sanction the bad neighbor. It seems to me that Hungary and Viktor Orban and Poland with Mateusz Morawiecki is doing a great job not following the EU methodology and taking their countries as proud patriots to new all-time highs in revenue, not in debt and illegal immigration. Have you ever thought about Kos, Mytilene, Samos, and the capital, Athens, that are flooded of illegal immigration, that are backed up from thousands of NGOs with billions of euros that have a cause to destroy the remainings of my country, my culture, my religion, my tourism, my safety. Hellas is a golden country and can easily increase to a GDP of 300 billion just using our energy, our sun, and our agriculture products to export all over the world without anyone ruling us of what we can produce and what not. That, once again, is the privilege of following the EU methodology, being poor. My name is Dimitri Patsilivas. I represent many Hellenic people and my political party, Hellenic Solution, Elliniki Lisi. We will never steal from our country and never erase hundreds of millions in political loans when our brothers and sisters are hungry. I state to you proudly that we will change whatever bad plans have been made for our country, and we will be honored to fight for real democracy and make Hellas equal and strong again. We owe it to our great ancestors that made the world smarter and greater, but also to ourselves and our next generation. Thank you very much. I hope you consider your mistakes towards my country so this alliance is beneficial for all parties.